It's not a video shoot, it's true stories, fam.
D1.
Trust me.
Dexter.
Money talks, bullshit walks. You get me?
Tell them.
It's peak. Trust me. We are climbing those ladders.
Tell them.
I don't know what you're doing. I'm on top of that ladder, fam.
Tell them.
Trust me.
Tell them.
Billionaires, drop out this Gucci and
Tell
Louis
them.
thing.
Tell them, brother. Tell them.
Drop it out, family.
Tell them. Tell them something. Tell them something.
Umbrella for 35 bags.
Been a hot minute since I posted. If you guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok, which if you don't, it's BLVCK, hoodie with 3 E's. You guys notice I haven't really been posting, and the main reason for that is school, and the second reason is because I think I've been having a bit of a burnout. You know, I've been posting a ton on both platforms, and I try to separate the content so it's new every single time, and it's just been a lot. So I think I just needed a little bit of a break, be able to like rest a little bit, get my creative juices going again. But in today's video, I wanted to do a pickups video, talk about some of the things that I've received in the last couple of months. That can be things from PR or things that I've actually bought. I'll tell you if I bought it, and I'll tell you if it was sent to me. But I thought it'd be a cool time to highlight some smaller brands. But no more rambling, let's go ahead and get into some of my pickups. To start off, I think what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the shirts that I've gotten. And all of the shirts here that I will be showcasing, I bought with my money. So the first shirt I have here is a 100% cashmere shirt from the brand name Nadam. Now, I bought this cashmere shirt purely out of me wanting something flowy and me wanting to experiment. If you guys watch Ken, which I'm sure we all do over here on YouTube, but he has those Thoreau like cashmere shirts, and I wanted something similar, but I didn't want to pay like $500 for one. So Nadam does 100% cashmere, and I bought one of those shirts, and I thought I wouldn't really like it. I thought it'd be like too itchy, but it's really nice. I like it. I think it's more dressy than casual, but you know, it's cool to add to your rotation of t-shirts, you know, something to elevate your normal basics. A running theme is I've bought a ton of basic tees. I love Uniqlo tees, but they fade, shrink, all that way too fast, so I thought it'd be a good time to experiment with some other brands. So one of those brands I decided to experiment with is a brand called Handwerk, which is based out of New York, but they use 100% Peruvian cotton, which is a long staple, which, long story short, it means that the strands are longer, so the fabric looks more almost like silk than a harsh, you know, kind of heavyweight cotton. So they're very loose, very soft, very light, but I really like it. I've been wearing this. I have it in gray, white, and black, and I've been wearing it a ton. Huge fan. Honestly, might be my new favorite basics brand. They are very expensive, but I think they're worth it. They're very, very, very nice. Handwerk, please sponsor the boy because I want more shirts, but the price tag, bro, the price tag is killer. The last basic t-shirt is from Dries Van Noten, and I can't remember what the exact name of like their basic tee is, but it was on Slam Jam on sale for like $90, and they retail for like over $300. So I decided to grab it, and it offers me something slightly different because if you'll notice, the cuffs and like the hem of the shirt are very wide. So I think back to this Brian Gilders picture on Pinterest of how his shirt looks, and it reminds me a lot of the Dries Van Noten tee. So I picked that up as well to add to the collection, but that is all the basic tees that I've pretty much gotten. The rest are graphic tees, and the first graphic tee is one from Pearl Jam's 1992. It is the Choices tee, which on the back reads, 9 out of 10 kids prefer crayons over guns. And for me, the message on the back is what I've wanted this tee for so long for. I've wanted it for a couple years, and luckily I had an eBay deal, and they sent this over my way. So I didn't have to spend the $300, $400 these t-shirts normally go for. But I've sold a lot of my graphic tees, and I only want stuff that I kind of can relate to. And I don't want to be a poser when it comes to like band tees. So for me, that one, I don't listen to Pearl Jams a lot. I'll be real with you. But the message, I stand with the message. Next graphic tee is from Options Austin. I got this one. It is a Lenny Kravitz tee from 2002. Honestly, just really like the graphics, and I like Zoe Kravitz. So that was a good enough reason for me to grab this one. Shout out Brandon and shout out Options Austin. Last graphic tee is going to be this one from Comaware. And this one I feel like has been teased for I don't know how long. And I've known since it was going to, since I've seen it, I was going to pick it up. And they finally released it. Luckily was able to grasp my size. And this is arguably my favorite graphic tee I have currently. It's very Needles inspired, very Kiko inspired when he did his Stussy collab. But I like the detailing of like these mesh panels along with the white tee. So, and I love the detailing, even with like the common wear stitching here or the tags on the back. It's very nice. So shout out to Gizmo. This thing is super, super sick. Been getting a ton of wear of it. But that is all my graphic tees. So let's move on to outerwear. First piece for outerwear is going to be this desert camo bomber jacket. I bought this from Options Austin as well. Super, super sick. I've been wearing it a ton recently. It's something different. I've been getting more into camo. I've always worn camo, but it's been more of like a real tree, like very authentic, I guess. It's the word you would use, type of camo. But I've been recently more and more wearing like standard camo patterns that you would see in like military gear. And I just feel like something like this would be super sick for like the fall winter. Put a hoodie underneath it and you would have like a dope little combo, The second outerwear piece is going to be this hoodie from 316. Double zip YKK zippers in like this oatmeal colorway. Fantastic, dude. I've never been a zip up hoodie type of guy. I feel like normally they like crunch up and then I just feel like it's uncomfortable. I'd rather just wear a normal hoodie. However, a double zip hoodie, don't mind if I do, because then you can zip it up, unzip it from the bottom, and like it flares out so you can relax when you're sitting down, and it doesn't do that whole scrunched up thing. So I've been wearing that a ton as well. I've been wearing it underneath the bomber jacket, and it's a cool little combo. I feel like I'm forcing myself to wear trench coats this winter, so having something like that to like pair underneath the trench coat is a nice little combo. Next piece of outerwear is going to be from Arcteryx, and it's their Valence line. Also, this was gifted. Thank you to Arcteryx in the Valence line, as well as Jack. I appreciate you reaching out to me and sending these pieces my way. It is crazy to go from buying so much Arcteryx and then now having it sent my way. So genuinely from my heart, thank you, Jack, for sending this my ways. They sent me this work jacket thing. It's like it looks like a work jacket, but it's like a work jacket on crack. It's water resistant, has like double zips, or like not double zips, but zips on the sleeves as well. It is like the perfect walk around the city nonchalant jacket. So I can already see it now. It's stuffed with, I believe, down. So it's not heavy, but it's definitely it'll keep you warm for the winter. So that would be my go-to jacket instead of a puffer, I feel like, for this winter. So once again, shout out to Arcteryx. Thank you to Jack, and super sick. Now moving on to bottoms. I have a couple pair of pants here, as you can see, couple jeans, couple pair of like normal trousers, but let's go ahead and get into it. First pair of denim is going to be this raw denim pair made in Japan from the brand Mudmere. It's a Australian brand. They sent this my way. I love the stitching they've done on the back pockets here. It gives me Evisu without it being so obnoxious, if that makes any sense. It's very subtle, and the color contrast is very, very, very nice. I went with the size 32 in these. I believe these are dropping, depending on when I post this, either today or it's already dropped. But yes, these are super sick. The best pair I can compare this to when it comes to fitting would be my Supreme Raw Denim. And I honestly think I like the fitting more on these. And I do like the detailing a little bit more as well. Next pair of denim is from the boy Caleb. He sent these my way. K2 Studios. It's their new like baggy pair of denim, and it's in like this wash gray color. The fit of them is humongous, as you can tell. I mean, these things are huge. Does give me Balenciaga vibes with a dropped crotch, like, I mean, just with a dropped crotch, really. So it does look like you're sagging without actually sagging. These are sick as well, man. I don't know. I haven't been wearing a ton of like overly baggy denim. I feel like there is a point where it's like I feel like I'm getting swallowed up by my pants. So I have been like chilling on how much baggy or how baggy of a pair of pants I wear. I've been more rocking straight leg, but these have been changing my mind. I really like these. Moving on to trousers. First pair is the matching trousers to the jacket I received from Arcteryx. It is their, I can't remember the exact name of it, but I'll put it up on screen. But it's like a water resistant pair of trousers. It looks like a regular pair of black trousers, but it does give you like a slightly technical vibe to it. So these are sick as well. Remind me of my post archifaction pair of trousers. So I have been wearing these a ton, especially on the rainy days, and they've been getting a lot of wear. Next two pair of trousers are some heavy hitters that, you know, I had to spend my hard-earned money on. The first pair, I finally got a pair, dude. You don't even know how long it's taken me to get one. I wanted the Loro Piana pair, but that was impossible for me to get my hands on. But I got myself a pair of Kiko Irene trousers. Finally, dude, you don't even understand how tough of a search this was. But I finally joined the Kiko fam when it comes to the Irene trousers. I have the Indart trousers. I've had a whole bunch of other trousers. I've had a bunch of jackets. But the Holy Grail, I finally acquired it for a hefty fee. Don't act like it was a hefty fee, but got them in my size. They fit fantastic. I do have a slight, not problem, but I want to ask. So I love the zipper detail, but I do feel like it looks like from the outside that it gives me like those Rick Owen like banana pants, I think is what it's called, where it looks like your butt's about to just fly off if you like unzip it. I do get those vibes, and I think it's only because of the Rick Owen pants. But it makes me think about it, and I think to myself, do I want to walk around the streets of suburban Tennessee and have people think my butt's out? No. So I haven't worn them a ton. But that doesn't mean that I don't love these. These things are amazing. They're so sick. And I'm glad I finally joined the Kiko fam when it comes to those. Next pair of pants, it's going to be these Marni trousers that I bought stupidly for retail. I could have got these on sale for like way cheaper. But I've been looking for months for a perfect pair of like all black trousers. And you don't really think it's that crucial until you realize every single day, dang, I wish I had a pair of black trousers that like just went with anything. And that's what these were. Re-zipped, kind of a bootleg fit without it being overly flared. Not too baggy, but definitely wide leg. These things are sick. I mean, it's a pair of black trousers. Kind of reminds me of Dickies, especially with the side pocket detailing, but these are cool. I like these a lot. I've been wearing these a ton. But that's all my pants. Finally, let's move on to accessories and shoes. There's not a whole bunch, so I'm going to try to speed run through it, but let's go ahead and get into it. First pair of shoes is going to be the Nike Ambush Air Force Ones. And when I took my trip to New York, I realized I kind of like Air Forces, bro. Like, I thought it was a shoe that wasn't really in my collection anymore. It was too bulky. But I fell back in love with the Air Force One after my trip to New York. And I wanted a pair of black Air Force Ones, but I couldn't go with like a regular leather pair. I wanted the white swoosh. So I did some searching around, and I found the Ambush Dunks. And I knew that the tongue, or like the Nike swoosh, you could like flick it out. But I figured out you can like actually put it under like the back heel here, and it will tuck in so it looks like, you know, a pair of normal Air Force Ones with a white swoosh. Put on some white laces, and these are basically my beaters now. Like, I think the leather quality on these are ridiculous. So I've been getting a ton of wear out of these just for an everyday pair of shoes. and everything has to be black for me now. I feel like that's pretty much how everything goes currently. It's just my shoes, everything's black. So added these to the collection. Really like these. I want to accessorize them a bit just to give them a bit more character, but so far these are really, really nice. I know what you're thinking, Jevon, how in the world, you showed these to us last video. Somehow I've got myself another pair of Prada Fall Winter 18 hiking boots. This is the all leather pair. Shout out my boy on Grailed who sold these to me. But I had a pair listed, or not listed, but a pair was relisted, and I liked it from ages ago. And talked to him, was able to negotiate a price, and I was able to grab these off of him as well. I mean, now I just have the perfect combo. I have the suede pair with the leather, little bit of leather, and now I have the all leather pair as well. So I've been beating these up realistically. I think I'm already gonna have to take them somewhere to get, you know, maybe polished or something like that. That really just shows you how much I've worn the shoe. Lastly, onto accessories. I have 2 accessories here. We have this beanie from Sundays and their collab with Uniform Display. They absolutely knocked this out the park. I like the checkered pattern here with the brown cream color combo. I think it's super, super nice. Love the pins. As you can tell, I've already put mine on. But I'll be definitely wearing this a ton in the winter. So shout out to Uniform Display for sending this out my way. And then lastly, from the Real, I've been looking for a pair of leather gloves for 2 years, but I've always wanted to find the perfect pair instead of just buying some random pair. So I saw this pair on the Real get listed up from Jil Sander, and they're perfect. At first, I thought they were going to be a little bit too small, but I mean, come on, dude. It's the perfect fit. Silver detailing here for you to like buckle it up. But yeah, I'm going to be wearing these all winter long. As you can tell, very wintered inspired pickups as I've been prepping for what I'm going to have to be dealing with.